everybody. She is a friend of the show. She was our first guest, actually, dating all the way back to June of 2025. We have the one, the only, ultra talented, my favorite artist out right now, Shayla Hamady. How you doing today, Shay?
I'm so good. How's it going over there?
Everything is good. Everything is good.
Good.
So we are, what was that? Like 6, 7, I'm probably like 7, 8-ish
Six,
months
seven.
since the 6, 7, 6, 7, somewhere in there. Since we last talked. So what you been working on? What's been up since since we talked in June of last year?
Oh my gosh. I mean, so much. I'm sure everybody can relate. It's just been a wild, wild, like, even beginning of the year. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of the year has just been like go, 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 but in a
Yep.
good way for as far as like getting stuff done goes.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've just finished my album not too long ago, and we have it coming out on March 6th.
I love it.
So it's fully self-produced, fully made by me. I have some amazing, amazing features on there. We got Johnny Lavelle, we have Novocaine,
Yeah.
Nightheart, and
Yeah.
then and then I have Tavo, which is my guitarist. He joined me in on a couple of the tracks as well.
That's
So
dope. That's dope.
slim
Remember
pickings.
I remember last time we talked, you had the whiteboard in the back with all of the songs, and I
Yes.
saw you posted that on Instagram once you like announced the album of like everything, the song, like
Yeah.
mixing, mastering, whole nine, and everything you did. So kudos to you. I've been bragging on you on the show for a few weeks now since you announced the project because I just think it's extra dope that you go through the process like you do this yourself, like you produced it, wrote it, you the talent on there, you the artist on there. Like, can you explain to the people the amount of dedication, the amount of time, the diligence, the everything that takes to, you know, do a project yourself where you just kind of like holding down the fort on all areas?
Yeah. It was really, really rough. It was very difficult. I I mean, when I started it, I had so much ambition and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like this is a lot. Maybe was gonna do like 9 tracks and then it got to 10 tracks and then 11 and then 12 and then it got all the way up to like 17. And I really wanted to do just something different.
Mm-hmm.
So uh it's a concept album as well. But there were some times during it where I was like, "Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get this done. Like, this is
Mm-hmm.
not gonna happen." And then people kept asking about it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the pressure." And with all the insane stuff that's going on in the world, there was like
Yeah.
that motive. There was that kind of
Mm-hmm.
where it was like, "Oh, should I even do this? Because it feels like the world's gonna end, or like nothing
Mm-hmm.
matters." And it's like, if I do this, does it even matter if I do this? But then there's also that other side where it's like, okay, it doesn't matter, and that's why I should do it.
Mm.
Like,
Mhm,
why
mhm,
not?
mhm, mhm.
Um,
No, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
taking my time with it too. I think a lot of artists really need to kind of do that maybe sometimes. Obviously not all the time, but it really helps because there was some tracks where if I hadn't taken a step away from it, they wouldn't have even been made. Like,
Yeah.
it's a huge thing. So,
No,
yeah.
that's major right there. Like I know so many people, so many artists who, maybe worked on this 3 years
Mhm.
ago. Like I'll use this for instance because I was just looking at it. Like J. Cole, his album is coming out at time, but his recording is coming out
Mhm.
tomorrow. And he's been working on this album for like 10 years, I think, like something crazy like that. So
Oh
that's
my
that's dope.
god.
How long in total would you say it took you to like get this project from like starting at the inception of the concept of it to all right, this is the release date.
Yeah. I honestly would say like a year and a half, which when I say it doesn't
Hmm.
it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does at the same time. If that makes sense.
That's a lot of days. That's a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
really
days.
it's oh my gosh. just the beats and everything. It's like,
Hmm.
I think the part that takes me the longest is the mixing and the mastering. So I
Hmm.
haven't quite, I
Hmm.
feel like, complete them. There's so many different ways you can do stuff. That's the
But
hard part.
that's the thing I love though, like the quality of your stuff. Like it's one thing for an artist who's going to somebody who that is explicitly what they do, like they do not do anything else. They are just a mixing, mastering engineer, that's it, that's all. Versus
Yeah.
you have to split your time, your mental, your energy between the writing, the delivery, the going over everything, the working with other artists and like just mingling on that. On top of like you also
Mhm.
got a life. You got, you got work, you got you going to shows, you traveling around, you doing different things. How do
Mhm.
you keep it all straight without going crazy?
I feel like I do go I feel like I do go a little bit crazy. I would say, but recently I've been better on it because I've really been trying to take care of myself physically and
Yeah.
mentally, and that's another one of the reasons why I wanted to take my time is because
Hmm.
I'm here out in Grand Rapids and I moved out here, and that was a huge step for me, and I just feel like chapters of your life go so fast.
So fast. So fast.
Yeah. So I was like, let me just make sure that I'm still hanging out with friends. I'm still, you know, I,
Hmm.
I will say I did cut back my hours at work, which was really scary because I'm a single woman living out
Yeah,
in this studio apartment in
you
Grand
gotta
Rapids is
live.
so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really scary, but I felt like it was an investment in myself to,
Hmm. That part.
take the pay cut and then focus on my album, and now I just have to work 10 times harder.
Listen, all the listeners out there, this is what separates somebody who does this as a hobby and someone who's doing this as a career. Like to take that and invest in yourself and the time that it takes to like invest into making, and it's not always just like you pulling money out of your pocket. It's like I'm turning down opportunities to potentially get money in my pocket, or I'm turning down opportunities to potentially hang out with somebody who, they might be in town for one day. And like
Yeah.
if I don't spend today with them, I'm not gonna see them for another year or something like that. Like that's really what kind of separates it when you're willing to do that. And I don't know how many are willing to do that, but that's one thing that I always appreciated about you from the moment that I met you, and then we connected after we met, and just the conversation that we had then, it was like, okay, this is somebody who was like on that same wavelength.
Thank you for just seeing everything all the time.
Oh no.
You really pay attention to detail, I feel like.
I try. I try. Um,
I guess this is why you do what you do.
I guess so. I never thought I'd be doing this, but I guess that's why. So I wanted to ask, how is this? What do you feel like? What makes this project different from your previous projects that you've done?
I would say it's very purposeful
Mm,
from the concept of it to like everything I thought through very thoroughly, like which track was gonna go where, how the artwork was gonna look, the
mm-hmm,
sounds that play throughout. Because I really recommend people first time through listen to from start to finish.
mm-hmm.
Because, but I mean, it is an hour long, so I get if you have to maybe take a
Mm-mm.
break.
Nope, nope, nope. We sitting down and listening, start to finish.
Yeah. uh, but yeah, it was something I really enjoyed too. Because
Mm-hmm.
that was another thing is I started to kind of feel like I was making stuff that I was forcing out of myself.
Mm.
So this was more as like every piece of work I was having so much fun making, and it's just completely myself. If I even
Mm-hmm.
started to think about what other people were gonna think, I was like, I was like, we gotta come back to this later because there is no way I'm gonna start continuing to make things I don't like. I did that for
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. I remember when you came in, the first version of like it's the studio that I'm in now is the room that when you came and we had like the
Oh yeah.
studio that was
Yeah.
nothing was in there. And I remember Lavandis, who was there with us, I remember us having a conversation after you left. And we was like, we both looked at each other and we was like, man, I don't think she understands how talented she is. Like, we both had that moment, that aha moment. Like, once she like unlocks that, it's it's
Dang.
out of
Yeah,
here. Like,
you guys were hyping me up that day. I was like, oh
no,
my God, I felt so empowered.
no, yeah, that's because like it's few and far between again that you see somebody who the one thing that always stuck out to me was like it's a lot of people and artists who say, yeah, I produce my own music, I do this, I do that, but just based off of the songs that are currently out from Passionate Distortion, you hear that these are all on the same album. Like there is a certain sound that you have crafted for this album. A lot of people cannot do that, especially artists like that. I don't think I've seen that on this level of somebody who was just able to do that. Like I remember we talked about the first time we had the interview. We talked a little bit about like Tyler the Creator and how you saw that he put written, produced
Yes,
by
you
yeah,
remember that?
yeah, no,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It is like that would be my comparison. If somebody asked me like what is a comp for you, I would be like, oh, it's like Tyler the Creator level. Like
Dang,
that's
that is,
that's what's happening right now.
I can't. Hey, I followed through. I did put it on the cover.
Yeah,
So,
no, I love that you did because that, hey, kudos to you because that is not. I produce, I write from time to time, but I don't know the last time that I've like the way you sat down and was able to really like craft this sound for yourself. That's something that I'm taking notes. Like I'm sitting down, listening, and trying to steal stuff myself. But what would you say, like, what was, as far as the creative aspect of it, like, between, I know, like, the mixing and everything, that's the hardest part. I think everybody can agree with that. But what
yeah.
was the part that you enjoyed most of, like, all right, I got the concept right here. All right, now we gonna, like, did you start with the beat first? Are you writing the songs first? And like, what was the part of it that you enjoyed the most throughout the process?
Mm, I guess, not I guess. I gotta stop saying I guess. It's definitely just learning more about myself through
Mm.
making the album.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's also like this map that I created with drawings that also helped me kind of map out what I was doing, but I just learned so much about myself. And
Yeah.
I was in a relationship for 6 years before I moved out here, and that's
Mm-hmm.
a long time, especially because I was 17,
Yeah.
and that's a huge part of your life, 17 and between 17 and like 23. And I lost myself, and I
Mm.
lost who I was. I lost why I was doing this, and it took for me to be by myself and be out here and make this album and meet new people and not have like family suffocating you or your old relationships kind of suffocating you. That
Mm-hmm.
was that's definitely my favorite part.
That's
Just
that's that's dope. That's the I love that because that's the part of it that I don't think a lot of people, we live in a society where there's a lot of music that is like it's for the moment. It is like just for the enjoyment of whatever's popular in the moment. It's
mhm.
rare that I hear nowadays of like through this process of making this album, I found myself because it like you had to dig deep within yourself and pull yourself back out of what was and not. Like I'm not basing this off of, yeah, I'm gonna make this track as something that, you know, I just want it to go crazy over here. I want it to be played at all the parties, this, that, and the third. And there's a place for that. I think there are
Right, right.
specific artists who do that. But
So
I
well.
yeah, I love and enjoy the fact that when you listen to these songs, you can hear how much of it, like, it feels like you put your heart and your soul into what you were saying. And even into like the delivery, like you, I feel like just from the few songs that we have out right now, like I know you better just from hearing those. Like I know your morals, your values, just like a piece of you that maybe you didn't just put out on the table. Like I was able to find that part of you just from the music.
I am so glad. I need to send you that link to the album for sure.
Yes.
I
Yes.
definitely don't know why I forgot about that, but thank
It's
you.
good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So which of the tracks would you say feels the most personal or like feels like this one is my baby. Like this song right here I will forever cherish and hold in a different spot.
Hmm. I like want to say this one. I put out a demo of it
Mm-hmm.
not too long ago, but the new version sounds clean and it sounds even better. But Thank God was really one for me that I needed to also hear myself. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was writing it because I was looking around and I was like, there's so many points in my life where I could have steered off the wrong path. And
Mm-hmm.
even though even though I'm not where, I kind of thought I was going to be at this age, I'm still so grateful that I still have, my mind. I'm still living in a place. I still have my health. And so that song is just reflecting on, like, because the hook goes, thank God I have a place to live. Thank God I have a place to sleep. Thank God I have a place to rest my head when mentally I'm weak. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like just appreciating the little stuff that you do have, appreciating that,
Mm-hmm.
God got me where I am, even though I don't have riches or fame or whatever. I'm still in a great place, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
thank God. Listen up.
everybody listening out there, y'all about to hear me say what I always say. I love intentionality. Like to be intentional enough to recognize just like, okay, maybe I'm not where I'm gonna be yet. Like maybe I'm right here in this space, but like I feel like that's what separates the people who make it from like I'm right here to I'm actually going to get here. I'm not just talking, I'm gonna get there. Is like the appreciation of what's happening right on this level.
Yeah.
Like that speaks to also like just the project as a whole, like everything that you've been doing from like I look on your I'm pull up your Instagram right here and
I'm
as I
always
look on
posting
your
on there.
page, it's
I'm
going
addicted.
to I just work through my personal addiction myself. But it's like I look at your page and I see an artist. Like I see someone who is an artist. Like your page is intentional. I feel like everything that you post, like you're not just posting to post. Like there is a reason for every single post that you put on here, and I think that that's so super dope. Even like I'll tap in and I'll watch your stories, and you touching on something that most people, especially like artists at this level, like I want to stay out of this. I don't want to be involved in, speaking on the politics or speaking on this or speaking on that. I feel like what you've done is you have I always say you gotta be it before you see it. Like,
Yeah.
like I gotta be the artist that I foresee myself being at this level while I'm still at this level. And that way your people can grow with you. But I'm not, once I get here, I'm not all of a sudden gonna be, you
Yeah.
know, now I got an opinion on this, or now I want to stand up for this, I want to stand up for that. I'm standing up
Yeah.
for where I'm at right now.
That's exactly what my album's about. Like I keep saying, like, this is welcome to the album is a world where you can scream what you want to scream. You can be angry when you want to be angry with whatever you want to be angry about. Because that was another part of myself that I felt like I was starting to lose,
Mm-hmm.
was saying what I feel, because I was like, oh, this person's not gonna like me. Like
Mm-hmm.
these people are, my family's watching it, and I had a fallout with my uncle, and like, but it's just it needs to be said. Like
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
have to do it. I just have to.
Yeah.
It's the passion. It's the
Yeah.
passion that you have to. That's why it's called Passionate Distortion. It's because the passion that got distorted throughout my life
Yeah.
and other people's lives, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I probably lost, some type of relationship with somebody who could have got me in a higher place. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, if I don't want to be associated with those people. I've definitely turned down opportunities like that because they were associating themselves with something that I was like, if I take this opportunity, even though it's going to
Yeah.
get me like a teeny tiny bit of exposure, it's associating my brand with something that
I
I
don't want
don't.
to be
It goes
associated
against
with.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I feel you. I feel you wholeheartedly. And I
Mhm.
was actually, I was probably more or less having this conversation in my head than I was with somebody else, but I I had the conversation of like, we were talking about like when you're a kid, no one in the world, like no one's opinion or this, like if you walk up to your mom, you like, hey mom, I'm gonna fly today. Like, when you were 5 years old, you like, if your parent
Yeah.
is like you're not gonna fight, like go watch me fly. Like I'm gonna jump off the couch and I'm gonna be flying. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing you can tell me. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, is it the usefulness of it or is it the pureness of it? Like when you purify your life and purify the things around you, like whether that's for me, I know sometimes I have to step away from social media because it distorts exactly what you're saying. It
Yeah.
distorts
Clubhouse.
too much, and I can't get out what I need to get out in that
Mhm.
space because it's too flooded. I have to get away from it all, like get to a pure place of like me being able to even just figure out what it is that I'm feeling. Cause
Yeah.
like we're around the same age, so like you get to a certain age, I feel like, and it's like you gotta relearn
Yeah.
what it is. Like, we were teens, we had it all figured out almost. We
For
felt like we
real.
knew some more stuff, and then the 20s hit, early 20s, and then stuff started to change, and you started to change, and ideas started to change, and then the people around you weren't necessarily agreeing with them on topics as much as maybe we
Yeah.
used to. And now your thought process is this and that. And it's great that you, like, I feel like you were able to put that into words in a way that a lot of people will be able to relate to, because I do think that there are a lot of people who just need a spokesperson who's able to say it. Like you were
Yeah.
able to say it on a lot of these tracks of like what it is that so many people feel, but they aren't able to like get it, or don't even know or recognize that they have an avenue to get it out. So then that's when, all right, I gotta turn on Passionate Distortion. I gotta, you know, I
Yes,
gotta
I
listen to
love
this.
that. That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
exact. You're just explaining the album entirely. It's just amazing. Like, I was like, there's some parts of me where I'm like, is this deep diving like too much? Like, are people even gonna like listen to it that hard? But it's like you're just explaining it perfectly, because if you listen to it start to finish, you can hear at the beginning, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's just it's going where when you were a kid, like you said, I had the fire, you have the fire in you. You're
Mhm.
ready, you're dreaming as big as you possibly can, like you said. And then losing that fire, it's kind of going out because you're around the people like you said, and you're growing and you're learning different things. And then when you get towards the end of the album, it's me rising through that
Mhm.
fire and that passion. So
Yeah,
that was a perfect explanation.
I love that. I love that. Was there a particular song or a couple of songs that were a little harder or a little tougher, a little scarier
Oh
to
yeah.
dive into than the others?
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, all of them, but like, if I had to say the main one would be, there's two, When I Get Home, and then Foolish with Johnny Lavelle. Because
Mm-hmm.
Foolish, I feel like a lot of the girlies can relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when I was younger, or even in my teenage years and early 20s, I just felt like I was changing myself
Mm-hmm.
for somebody that I wanted to be with. Like, I would kind of like start to like the things that they like. I would kind of
Yeah.
dress the way they wanted to dress. and just surround myself with that person. And the song's called Foolish, so it's like one of the lines is like, I don't recognize myself where I look, where I change my health, or like way I kill my health just to fit your frame, just to fit your life, just to fit you and F up the whole damn time. So it's that one, oof. That one gets me. Because it's so true. It's exactly what I was doing. And then I played the guitar on that one too. So it was like just holy me.
Yeah.
And then when I get home is about how I felt like the only place I could be myself was at home. That was where I could let my emotions out and just, yeah. Very deep.
Oh no, you got me. I need to hear this for sure now.
Oh yeah, it's so good. And Johnny does such a good job, dude. Like we performed the song at a smaller show that we did in Detroit a couple weeks ago now, and he just completed that song. He's so good.
That's dope. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Yes.
Was there a song that like once you finished it, was there one that shocked you? That you were able, like, you pulled somebody yourself you didn't even know was there?
Loki, I need to turn around and look at my whiteboard. I'm like, oh, actually, definitely Gorgeous. That's one of the ones, because I have never really written a song that was kind of like, oh my God, I'm so great. Like, I've never written, what's it called? Like, just a hyping yourself up type of song.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, we are mad at that.
Yeah. I mean, that one I performed it too, and it was so fun to do with people because the hook is just like, I'm gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So just kind of hyping myself up in that one, and it's definitely into my confident era. I feel so great right now. So.
And you gotta give people affirmation songs too.
Yeah.
Like, there's somebody out there who needs that affirmation. So we had to pull it out.
Yeah, exactly. So that was definitely something I had never expected myself to do. Especially if I'm 17 looking on that track. I'd be like, what the heck? You wrote that?
Yeah, what baby Shayla say to Shayla today.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
super dope. That's super dope. Are we gonna find any tracks on there that you feel like it's completely out of the box from what your fan base is typically used to hearing from you? Outside, I know you just spoke on Gorgeous, which is something that you haven't done before, but any other, like, any new sounds or new genres that you played around with on this project?
There's definitely two of them where I kind of was just pushing my production to see what could go off, because I recently switched from Mixcraft to Logic, which is
welcome to the family.
Long overdue. I actually was like, okay, I'm gonna at least make 2 songs completely with Logic. I'm not even gonna touch my other DAW, and it's like,
that's hard to do, people. If you've never done it before, that's harder than what it sounds.
Yeah, gotta break the seal.
Break the seal. It's easier to do the one that you're used to. I'm just gonna. So kudos to you.
Yeah, I'm really excited for people to hear those two. 925 and Medicate are the two, because one is kind of like, I want to say like kind of dubsteppy sounding, and then the other one is more like club sounding. That makes sense.
Okay.
You just have to hear it.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm interested.
It's still really cohesive with the album too, which is great though.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I'm so excited to send it to you.
No, I'm excited because I'm making mental notes in my head right now. Which okay, so for you, and this answer is different. I feel like this answer is different for every person that you ask, and also different for every project that somebody does. For you, what does success look like with Passionate Distortion? Like once it's out, what is the thing for you, if there is a thing that you'll look at and be like, yep, this did exactly what I wanted it to do.
There's definitely two layers of that, I feel like, because of course, I want to make the money back that I've, spent so much time and energy into it. So I definitely want that. But I do feel like I already have the first level of success where it's like, I
Mm,
did it. I told myself I was going to do it.
mhm.
I did it. And like I had said at the beginning, there was a part of me that felt like I wasn't going to do it. So just being here is almost even
Make
surreal
it
right now.
through. Yeah.
It's coming out in about like a day over a month now.
Hmm.
So it's like that is a first level of success. But I do want to make my money back. I definitely do. And getting the poem book out there is
Okay,
another
we
layer
gotta pause
of
for a
that.
second. We gotta pause and talk about the poem book because I just found out about this myself. So can you tell us how that even came into play, and when that came into play in this whole process?
I definitely have to shout out my guitarist who joins me from time to time. He he's been helping me kind of think through certain things, and I've never really had that because I've never really had a music friend.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like talking about world building, and honestly, like he is a big part of the reason I started doing this concept album too.
Mm.
So shout out to Tavo, Enrique.
Shout out.
I won't take the recording or Tavo's place now.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just kind of talking about how artists do trinkets and like little stuff that goes along with the album that's kind of out of the box. Like I think IDK, he just dropped the CD. I don't know if you saw. He dropped his album, and then there's a CD that's also a CD player built into.
Oh yes, yep.
My God, that's
Dope.
crazy. I
Those
went
are
to go
dope.
get one. It was like $500 sold out. I was like, oh,
Right. Next time.
yeah. But stuff like that, I think, is so
That's
cool,
dope.
and
Yeah.
independent artists really take the win for that type of thing. And so
Yeah.
I loved doing poems, and I started doing my album in a journal, which I have here. I don't know if this is going to be released with the video, but
It will.
if it is, okay. This is there's a pencil in there. This is the original like journal kind of thing that I started my album in.
That's dope.
So there's sketches and just lyrics that I did, and so you can like pull up like, so the poem will be on one side, and then
Oh,
the
that's
other
dope.
is like a straight screen grab of the
That's
journal,
dope.
if that makes sense.
Oh, that's
So
so dope.
yes, it's gonna be really cool. So just like a trinket like that, and it's is
Oh
really cool to me.
man. Listen, make sure
Yeah,
you keep that journal for the museum. Like that's going somewhere
for
one
real.
day.
Yeah, I'll
That's
definitely be like signing them, and then I believe I'll be shipping them out myself, which will be a
okay.
task of its own. But so I'll be doing that, and then I'm also working on selling the album as CD jackets too. So there's a physical thing
Where
people can get
where where
that as
can we
well.
get it from? Where can we get it from? Because I'm making a note right now of
They,
what I'm
they'll
getting.
eventually they'll eventually be on shaylahamady.com. I'm in the works of doing the artwork and stuff for it right now.
I love it.
So
I love it. Y'all heard it. ShaylaHamady.com. Make sure you tap in there. And
yeah.
I'm loving what you're talking about right now. Like I have this conversation with people and I feel like they think I'm crazy, but this is how my brain works. It's like it's time for especially like indie artists to take the power back. Like I'm
Mhm.
not listen, I don't put my music on streaming platforms. We don't shout them out on Uptown Sounds because they don't sponsor us. But I just feel like it's that time to, hey, let's put these websites out. Let's make these websites buy straight from me. Like you know, whether it's like the proud to pay group of people who you just pay whatever it is you feel like you want to pay, or you just come straight to me and you purchase my thing. But I love that the like tangible things are coming back. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much power in merch. It's so much power in just physical CDs. Like I'm starting back on my buying physicals and stuff. I've been buying vinyls and even just like CDs. I got a crazy CD collection now. The
I
whole
love
like
that.
the tapes, the whole thing.
Tapes.
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but they look nice. I feel like it's
Yeah.
nice.
That's sick. That's
Yeah,
even better than
no.
a vinyl.
Now I love what you're doing though. This is amazing. The poem book, getting the CDs out there, the project, the whole nine. That's so incredible. So kudos to you, because this is again a case of, I feel like there's an industry at every level. The whole world may not know you. You may be at this level, but there's an industry at this level for you to maneuver in and function in. And I definitely feel like you have separated yourself from a lot of the industry right now, because you are operating as if you are up here and you are taking the necessary steps to make it up there. So this is incredible. This is so great. I'm so happy. I'm proud of you, and just like seeing you from the moment that we met to like now, and seeing
Oh,
just
so
like even the
different.
confidence and the everything, it just seems like
Yeah.
it's just off the charts right now. So I'm so excited for Passionate Distortion dropping March 6th.
Oh yeah.
12 a.m. I'm assuming we're gonna get it. We
Yeah,
got
I actually am doing a live listening party on Bandcamp on the 5th. So it's my first time
yes.
doing something like that. So hopefully it's gonna be working out okay.
I'm gonna
But
be there. I'll definitely be there. Y'all make sure
yeah,
that y'all are
yeah.
there
I'll
supporting
share
and
that more on
showing
my
up.
Instagram.
Yes, yes, yes. Y'all make sure you follow Shayla on her Instagram page. Well, actually, let me drop you where you want people to follow you at, where you want them to tap in and check out everything you got going on.
I do post a lot of updates on my Instagram, but if you go to shaylahamady.com, it has all of my links on there, so you can just pick whatever one you'd like. And
Love it.
if you're against Spotify, which I feel it, then you can follow me on Bandcamp. So that's an option as well, like I said. So
We're gonna
I'm
make
everywhere.
sure I love that. We're gonna make sure we get you we gonna get that money back from this project. We're gonna do this one up. I'm so excited
Oh,
about this one. Um I'm just I know you now. Like I tell everybody, get on a bandwagon now, because when it take off, it's taking off. So you don't want to get left behind. Don't forget me. Don't
hearing
forget me
it.
when you get there.
Exactly.
But I so appreciate you taking time to come and talk Passionate Distortion with us. I'm so excited for the project. We running it down. You tell me what I can and can't play, because we got a whole we doing a countdown on Uptown Sounds of this project until
Oh,
until it drops. So we got at least 1 or 2 songs per episode until we hit March 6th. So we gonna be running it up. But thank you so much. I know I'll be seeing you in March,
yes. March
sometime
14th.
in March 14th. There we go. March 14th.
March
Shayla
14th.
Hamady at the Flip Level 432.
Oh,
Y'all make sure
yeah.
y'all tap in with us over there. Thank you so much, Shayla. Have a
Thank
great
you.
rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.